The air over Westchester County Airport was shattered by a voice like grinding ice. "Get out of here and wait outside. You have no reason to be here." Cold, contemptuous, and absolute, the attendant spat the words. "I'll call security if you don't leave right now. People like you don't fly on flights like this." The silence that followed felt vast enough to swallow the entire airport. Rain began a soft, persistent drumming against the runway, marking the rhythm of a monumental mistake. In that frozen moment, Olivia Bennett, a black woman and a female billionaire who had just sealed a billion-dollar deal, found herself facing a low-level employee who had just screamed at the owner of the entire aviation company. The sky over Westchester was a ceiling of leaden gray, promising a serious storm, both meteorological and corporate. Olivia's glossy black Mercedes idled silently as she stepped out, her designer stilettos clicking sharply on the damp concrete. Fresh from London, all she wanted was the sterile comfort of the premium lounge before boarding her private flight home. The instant she approached the lounge door, Jason Miller, the lounge manager, a man whose smile didn't reach his eyes, intercepted her with thinly veiled doubt. "I'm sorry, ma'am. This lounge is for first-class passengers only. Please present your boarding pass and membership card so we can verify your credentials." Olivia arched an eyebrow at his challenging proprietary tone. For over a decade, she had slipped into this very lounge without question, deliberately choosing off-peak times to maintain her privacy. Not wanting a scene, she calmly retrieved her platinum card and boarding pass from her clutch and extended them. Jason took the documents, frowning, and held them up to the overhead light as if checking for crude forgeries. He sighed loudly, ensuring his performance was audible. "These look unusual. I've never seen cards like this before. Are you sure you belong here?" Olivia's voice, though calm, was edged with the first flicker of steel. "I assure you, these are genuine." "Fine. But you'll have to wait out here while I verify," he said coldly, a small sneer touching his lips as he pointed toward the rain-drenched glass doors. "We need to protect our high-end customers' privacy and comfort." The insult was a palpable thing, but Olivia chose her ground carefully, stepping outside without a word. Jason immediately pivoted, his entire demeanor softening into obsequious warmth to greet an elderly white gentleman. "Good afternoon, Mr. Patterson. Your flight is boarding shortly. Please come right in." The man was ushered inside without so much as an ID check. Outside, Olivia watched through the streaming glass, her chest tightening with disappointment that quickly curdled into cold fury. The rain was now a torrent, cold drops soaking the silk of her luxury coat. One by one, wealthy white passengers strolled past her, unquestioned, while Olivia stood drenched and humiliated, treated like an intruder at her own gate. After 25 agonizing minutes, Jason finally reappeared. His eyes were still clouded with suspicion. He announced reluctantly, "All right, I'll let you in because of the downpour, but we'll be keeping a close eye on you." Those words were shards of glass against Olivia's supreme pride. Here she was, a powerful CEO at the helm of an aviation empire, being humiliated by her own company's employees simply because her skin did not match his narrow, ugly prejudices. She stepped across the threshold, drenched and disheveled, but her gaze was a new thing, unshakable, resolved. Today, she would let their true colors show, providing the undeniable evidence needed before she personally dismantled and overhauled the toxic culture that ran through her company's veins. The moment Olivia crossed the threshold into the premium lounge of her own company, the warm, crystalline glow of the chandeliers flooded her face, a cruel, mocking contrast to the chill and shame she'd just endured outside. This ordeal was only the opening act in the most humiliating, tension-filled internal confrontation of her life, a battle she knew she had to win. Not just for herself, but for every person who had ever faced this injustice.